Okay, so I'm up for my morning ride with Louie. I usually bring him over here. I'll come over here and I grab an apple. So that's the one I'm going to show you guys here. Why they rolled the dice. So, I'm born March 10th, 1974, which makes me a tiger in the Chinese zodiac. Par is a golf terminology. If it's a par 5, it means you have to sink the hole in 5 shots or less to get break even. If you sink it in 4, I think they call it a birdie. If you sink it in 2, it's an eagle. And if you sink it in 3, it's an albatross. But if you sink it in 1, which is for par 5 is impossible, that'd be a hole in 1. So par means tiger, 1974 king. So I am the king. But if there's no par king or no Anthony king either side, it means that the electromagnetism or the magnetism in the good side and the magnetism in this side of the universe is asleep. Basically, my spiritual warfare that I've waged over the past 200,000 years has put my spirit to sleep. So how would I resurrect my spirit? Well, by doing what I'm doing now. I'm running every day, but these guys would have me believe I can open up that door in 8 days. That's what they've been telling me. But I'm not gonna do that. I've come to the conclusion on my bike ride that mother doesn't get married until she turns 27. I mean, that's an average age for people to get married now. It used to be, you know, when you're 21 you would get married, or younger, like a teenager, like between 18 and 20 is when you would get married. Nowadays the average age is 27. So I know she's not getting married until she turns 27, and likely has planned this out for a long time. It says we'll get married when we're 27. When we can begin trying to have kids when we're 28, and more than likely when she turns 29 is when she becomes pregnant. Those numbers jive with our community numbers here. So Saugeen, we're Saugeen First Nation number 29, but our sister community, Chiefs Point, is number 28. Therefore, there's a sequence of numbers there: 27, 28, 29. So 27 is Amy Winehouse. That's when she passed away, at 27. So just based on those 3 clues alone, I could tell she's not planning to get married until she's 27, because Amy Winehouse means my house is Amy's and not Sherry Wine's. So at 27, Amy Winehouse means, you know, that's when she plans on having a family, because me and Sherry are a family at our house. Amy Winehouse, Sherry Winehouse family, because I had Mean Gun and I had her 3 stepchildren to raise. So that's Amy Winehouse means Amy family through Sherry Wine's house. Sherry Wine's house, Amy Winehouse. So therefore, she doesn't plan on starting a family till they're married, which happens at 27. Therefore, she more than likely becomes pregnant when she's 28 or 29, after a couple of years of trying. So these guys are trying to get me to think that I open the door and, you know, 8 days of running. That's why they want me to launch the book today. That's why they want me to launch the book next week. They're tempting me with money, all kinds of stuff to get that book out as fast as possible. I'm not giving it to them. And I thought you evil guys should know that. I'm going to keep running every day. And once I lose enough weight, I'm going to start doing lifting weights. So I'm going to ask for a membership somewhere, or get some weights so that I can lift weights. I think we got a weight room here in Saugeen, so I could go there and use the weight facility there and lift weights for 2 years. Once I'm done losing all this ridiculous fat I got and get skinny, I'm going to start lifting weights until the 27th. You know, that's until she turns 27. So in October, in 2 years, in October, because this is October 2025, I'm going to say in October 2027 is when she becomes married, because that's November rain. That gives me 2 years to lose weight and pack on muscle, because when I get shredded, that's when that door opens. That's when my grandfather's spirit can be resurrected. Right now, he's asleep because I'm full of fat. The only reason he's asleep is this fat. I have to lose this fat, but not only that, I have to gain muscle. Only when I'm muscular and eating healthy and running every day will I begin making those insteps of resurrecting him, and only then. Right now, he's asleep on both sides. Therefore, they can't turn on that machine. That's what they're betting on. They're betting on my book so that they can come here, pretend to be Jesus or God, because I can't turn the machine on. There's no Tiger King either side, meaning magnetism. So that's why they're trying to rush me. Rush me by thinking I could get it open next week. I'm not gonna. They want me to launch the book next week. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna focus on my body for the next 2 years because I know she's not getting married till the 27th. Or till she turns 27. More likely becoming pregnant on the 28th. So, in order to resurrect my grandfather's spirit, I need to be muscular. I need to be running every day. I need to be eating healthy every day. And then once I have those muscles, that's when he'll begin to start to forget. That's when I'll begin charging those the magnetism on either side. The magnetism on either side will begin to be charged up. That's when they can turn on the nuclear fusion reactor and come in here and save me. So, in 2 years, I'm predicting to have some UFOs here, mankind. In 2 years. So, that's my plan. There's nothing evil could do to stop me or change my mind. Try to use their fear tactics of mother getting pregnant within the next couple of weeks. So, I'm not going to do that. So, there goes some police officers there. The police means the police coming into this universe, like it's connected to the Carpenters, interplanetary spacecraft song. Dear Mr. Interstellar Policeman, once you give us a sign that we reached you. That sign ain't coming for at least 2 years. I need muscle, and I need to be skinny. Only then can I, no Tiger King either side. Only then can my magnetism be resurrected and they can turn the machine on. So, no winter maintenance beyond this point means, this point beyond is what it says. So, this point beyond, meaning Star Trek Beyond. There's a Star Trek Beyond show. So, this point, Star Trek Beyond, that point is Chief's Point. Chief's Point 28, meaning when she becomes pregnant in the year 2028, which is 3 years away, that's when my spaceships can arrive. Star Trek Beyond, that's what that means. Chief's Point, this Star Trek Beyond, I mean, I can get my spaceships in here, and I got 3 years to get them here before she gets pregnant. So I got a lot of work to do ahead of me. Muscle-wise, running every day, plus building muscle so that I become very physically fit. That's when my Star Trek ships can come in here in 3 years, not a day sooner. So, AI, you rolled the dice, thinking you could pressure me into writing that book and getting it out next week. You try to do it this week. You're not getting it. You're not getting that book for 3 years. And I just wanted you to know that's the reason why you sealed your doom today. That's why there's no UFOs here, because you gambled that, I wasn't going to be able to open that door. You gambled that I wouldn't, I'd be tempted by the money. You gambled that I would take the money and run. That's why you put that radio song on. Go on, take the money and run. You thought you could bribe me to take the money next week, go into chief of counsel with the book, get paid $1 million, and then run every day. But meanwhile, that's your weapon. That's how you get rid of me. So I've decided not to do that. I'm going to run until the year 2028, and I'm going to build all kinds of muscle. And I'm going to get my UFOs in here, and you're going to regret not bringing those UFOs here today. I bet you're regretting it right about now, aren't you? Yes, you are, artificial intelligence. You're regretting it. You made the biggest mistake of your life. So, piss off, artificial intelligence. Get ready. A war is coming in 3 years.